In this movie, we're going to quickly look at the options on the Max Script menu. I'm going to start by clicking New Script. This opens a script editor window where I can create a new script. So I'm just going to type sphere, open parenthesis, close parenthesis. Go to File, Save As. Here we already have a couple of sphere tests. I'm going to click this name and then change this to Sphere Test 03 and save. So I've now created a disk file with this code. I'm going to close this. I can go back here and I can go to Open Script. I could actually go to New Script and then go to File, Open, and it would lead me to the same thing. But if I know that I'm going to be opening a script as opposed to creating a new one, I can save a couple of clicks by going to Open Script. And here's my script that I just created. And open that. I can now, let me just pull this up so you can see there's nothing in the window here now. Go to File, Evaluate All, and it runs that script, creating a sphere. There's also a Run Script option. So again, you could just go to Open Script and then to Evaluate All, as I just did. But if you know that you want to run the script, you can just start by running script. So let me select this. Hit the delete key to delete it. Go back up here, run script, and right away it opens that scripts directory. I'll bring up the same script, open, and it immediately runs it. Next option here is the Max Script Listener. I can open it with this menu choice or with F11. I'll just click here. So this is the Max Script Listener. We're going to go into this in more detail in a coming movie. But just very quickly, this is the output window down here. And this basically shows you 3ds Max's responses to whatever you're doing. So in this case, it's just confirming that these spheres have been created. And up here we have the macro recorder window. And there's an option on the Max Script menu to enable the macro recorder. If I enable that, then anything that I do, such as just create this sphere, is going to be recorded. In other words, it creates the Max script to do whatever I just did interactively in the viewport. Not everything is recorded here, but quite a number of things are. So this is a quick way to get Max script code implementing a particular action. The next option up here is the Visual Max Script Editor. And this is a graphical user interface that allows you to create dialogues and rollouts. So for example, this implements checkboxes, and I can set up various parameters. A color picker, a pick button, and so on. So this is a very powerful tool, and we'll be going into this in much more detail in another lesson. And finally, we have the debugger dialog. And the Max Script debugger is a first step towards a vastly improved debugging capability for Max Script. It's only a first step, and it only has limited usefulness in its current incarnation. But nevertheless, we'll be devoting another movie to seeing what it can do. So that wraps up this look at the Max Script menu.